Hey, what's up guys? Darno here from Cinema Critics, and today I'm going to be reviewing Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is about Thor. He's in prison in a gladiator type place, and he has to save Asgard from being destroyed by Hela. So, I mean, right off the bat, I thought the first Thor was okay. I wasn't really liking the second one. And Thor is my favorite Marvel, hero. He's my favorite, and then my favorite villain is, always been, not since the movie. He's always been my favorite. So it needed to do something fresh, from the first and second Thor movies, and it definitely did. This movie is pretty much a comedy movie with action to it, and it feels good. I don't think they should do all the Marvel movies like this from now on, but definitely for Thor, because Thor it's hard to make a good Thor movie because it's just the whole, he's a god and you're dealing with Asgard and all that stuff, and this really gave it a really great injection of comedy, and it's done well. About 85% of the laughs, or the jokes, was done really well, and bust out laughing comedy, and it was done really. It wasn't slapstick. For the most part, it was some slapstick, but most of it was just funny, funny jokes. And I would say this is probably the funniest Marvel movie that's out right now. And the action is done really well. It's not too much action. There's a lot of CG parts to it, but overall good action to it. And it's Thor, so he's flying around and stuff like that, and he's strong. He's a god, so it's going to be a lot of CG, but it's done well. There's a few slow motion scenes in this movie, and every slow motion shot in this movie was done perfectly. They did a way to bring it for flashbacks. They showed, which is in the trailer, the slow motion, really super slow motion effect for showing flashbacks and stuff like that. I loved it. It looked very beautiful for each slow motion flashback, and then also just slow motion shots and within the action looked really good as well. This movie is a pretty long movie. I think it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, maybe around there, and it didn't feel long. The pacing was done really well. It started off really actiony in the beginning, and then it was good enough between action and talking. There was a good percentage, good time between each. I really enjoyed Tessa Thompson's character as Valkyrie. It was really cool. I even liked Jeff Goldblum's character, Grandmaster. He was very funny in this movie, and it was awesome. So yeah, overall, it's really good. It felt for some reason, it felt like a 70s sci-fi movie. I got that vibe from it. It had a lot of neon colors in it. It looked really well, almost like how Black Panther is. They just infused it with even more colors. It's even more colorful than it always was, and they're doing a lot of neons and stuff like that, and it really looked really nice. Pretty much I like almost everything about it. I still think they need work with the villains. Cate Blanchett is playing as Hela. She looked awesome. She played the part very well. I like the character. I just don't like the intentions. I don't like there's not much backstory to build the character up. They almost had it with her, but it's just, I need more from the villain, not just I want to destroy. More motivation. More motivation than what was given. A little bit more backstory to her would have been a little bit better. More emotion, more range, or something. Just give me something more than I want to destroy the world type deal. I still think Vulture was done well. Vulture and Loki are pretty much the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I liked her. She looked awesome. How she with her hair, and all of a sudden the spikes came out on her headpiece. Looked really cool. But I just want a little bit more with her. I think Taika Waititi did an awesome job directing this movie, and I think he invigorated Thor movies and it completely turned around the whole series. And you know, hopefully there's another one. Hopefully it's done in this style. So overall, guys, Thor Ragnarok is an awesome movie. It brings a lot of comedy to Thor, and I think it's done well, and I think that's what Thor needed to break out the pack from the other series and you know, stand out. He definitely stands out from the other, and I just don't hope. I hope that, you know, this is not the formula to go. It's just for the Thor, you know, movies and not everything else. But definitely great. Definitely get a chance to go see it. So I'm gonna give Thor Ragnarok an A. Awesome movie. I would have given an A+ if it wasn't for, I just want a little bit more with Hela, and I would have given a perfect score. But overall, Thor Ragnarok is really good, and I think it's probably top 3 in Marvel movies. So thanks for watching, guys. Have you seen Thor Ragnarok yet? What do you thought? Please leave in the comments below. Let me know what rating you would give it and what you thought about it. So please like and subscribe for more reviews, and we'll catch you later. Peace out.